Hi guys, my name is Z and welcome to my channel, Trope and the Real Girl. So I'm new to YouTube, I'm new to Booktube, and I wanted to start off by giving the Booktube Newbie Tag a shot. I originally got the questions from Read Between the Wine, but I believe that the original tag came from Brenda C. So I'm just gonna start off by getting into the questions. So the first question is, why did you make this channel? Well, I kind of made this channel because I started off blogging, but I'm so bad at procrastinating and scheduling time to like sit down and write that I just decided if I could just speak off the top of my head, it might be a little bit easier to just upload videos. I also just decided to start like literally yesterday because I went to the store, picked up a camera, had to trick myself into getting it before my bank account could protest. And I really have been thinking about this for a good couple of months now. I've been like lurking on Booktube, watching other people's videos, and I just decided, why can't I make my own channel? And so that's what I'm gonna do. Second question is, what are some fun, unique things you can bring to YouTube or Booktube? So I definitely read a lot, but I also watch a lot of like movies and TV. I know there are like ways that movies and TV and books intersect because a lot of books have TV and film adaptations. So on top of like doing Booktube stuff, I kind of wanted to integrate maybe like film or TV reviews or recaps into my content for my channel. And the third question is, what are you most excited about for this channel? I feel like it would probably be interacting with the community. Like I said, I don't want to be like creepy or anything, but I have been lurking for a while, just like watching my favorite booktubers. And I don't comment a lot on those videos, but I just thought that if I had my own channel, then I would kind of have more of a reason to interact, I feel like, and get to know other booktubers. I think that might be really fun. The fourth question is, why do I love reading? Well, I haven't always been a reader. I would say probably kicked in around middle school, but I feel like, I don't know. I know a lot of people will be like cliche and say that it's like a way to escape the real world. And yeah, that's definitely true. You know, like to quote Sam from iCarly, it's basically like TV for your brain. There's a lot of like intersection between like reading and writing. So it's that thing is like, how are you gonna write if you don't read? Because I write a lot, not just like academic stuff, but also like creative writing. And so like the language I feel is very transformative. Like the style of different authors, the structure of their stories, like it helps me when I'm trying to write and trying to figure out what I want to say. When I can see it in someone else's writing, it helps me, I think, trying to form my own thought process. So I think that's really interesting. So the fifth question is, what got you into reading? Like I said, I just started about in middle school. I was literally never one of those kids that did like the 5 books a month. Like you got to do like the advanced reader, like pizza party thing. I think in middle school, over summer break, I just would go to the library absolutely every day, and they had like a reading contest, and if you read however so many books, like you would get like a bookmark or something. But I just would like read and read, and it didn't even have to be like children's literature or anything, like how-to books, drawing books, like pretty much anything I would pick up and read it. And it just like carried on into high school, kind of into college. More in college, I feel like I had to like work around my workload, so I kind of slowed down reading, but I'm trying to pick it back up. And so that's definitely one of my motivations for starting this Booktube channel, is because I feel like if I have a community to interact with and people to talk about books with, then I'll want to read more. And so the sixth question is, what questions would I ask my favorite booktuber? I have a couple of favorite booktubers actually. I really like Francina Simone. She is the channel that I feel like definitely got me into thinking about reading more, thinking about becoming a booktuber. She has a lot of interesting content. It's not just like reviewing books, but I also think she thinks about the text as well. Like she has like sort of scripted video essays that are very thought out, like very well thought out. It's a dialogue about like diversity in books, sexuality in books, and I'm just like here for that type of content. Another one of my favorite booktubers, she actually just started, I mentioned her before, Read Between the Wine. That was another channel that was like, okay, if she can like literally pick up a camera and just like sit down in front of it and be like, I'm gonna drink wine and review books. She just started like back in December. I was just like, I can do it too, because she seems like she's very critical, she's very honest about her thoughts about books. She just got like a good sense of humor. I like her a lot. And I also like Insane Reader. He's pretty funny. I can like watch his videos all day. So for those three booktubers, I feel like just I want to know, how do you maintain doing your booktube videos consistently, and also like managing your life? It's just like, how do you like do time management? So the seventh question is, what challenges do you think would be the hardest to overcome with your booktube channel? Definitely, like I mentioned before, time management, like consistently uploading content on a schedule, because I feel like if I post a video, then life will happen and I won't post again for like another month or two. I mean, it's not that I don't think that I would have enough content to post, but I just feel like trying to find the time to make the videos. And I live with like 5 other people. I'm super nervous right now, and I'm by myself like filming. Nobody else is in the house, but if I knew that somebody else was in the room across the hall, then I would be like whispering to the camera, because I wouldn't want them to know that I was, you know, doing my booktube thing. The 8th question is, where do you read? I read in my room, at home, in a car is where I read. And sometimes if I do Audible, then I don't know, does that count, listening to a book? Yeah, I'll do Audible anywhere else. Like I could like have my headphones in and like walk around and be listening to a book. The last question is, what do you like to read? So I guess it's like, you know, genre. The last book that I read was Angie Thomas's The Hate You Give. That was probably the first contemporary fiction book that I picked up ever. But it was really good. It was very relatable. It was really sad, but it was also very relevant. So I think that's why I just sort of sped through it. But the main genre I like reading is probably sci-fi fantasy, but not like hard sci-fi and not like high fantasy. Like there has to be like a median, because as much as I love the Lord of the Rings movies, but I've never read the original trilogy books. That book is this thick. All of them are like huge tomes, so I've never like had the chance to sit down and read any of them. I read The Hobbit though. That book was like that big. That's all the questions. Cool. Okay, so if you have your own booktube channel, please link it down below in the comments. Comment as well. Like, I really need to find booktube friends. I'm really interested in talking to you guys. So thank you for watching, and check out some of my content when I do post. Bye.